Good morning students, welcome to the third video of the visitor. In the earlier video, I have told you that when Liesel was carried to her home by his father, and she told everything to his father and they made a plan. Suddenly there was a knock at the door by the party people. Open up. There was there was someone at the door, means the party people. He said from outside, open up. Their heartbeats fought each other, a mess of rhythm. As all the three, Liesel, her father, her mother, all the three were nervous. That's why their heartbeats were too fast, that it was a mess of rhythm. Means they were all the three were nervous. On this day, it was Papa who rose to the occasion. He rushed to the basement door and then threw a warning down the steps. So, as there was knock at the door, Papa rushed towards the basement and there he gave a warning to Max that there is something wrong there. Just you be alert. When he returned, he spoke fast and fluent. Look, there is no time for tricks. We could distract him 100 different ways, but there is only one solution. He eyed the door and summed up nothing. And when he returned after giving warning to Max, he said in a fast manner that listen, it's no time. We have no time to play tricks, but we have hundreds of reasons that we can distract him, but we have only one solution. As he said we have only one solution, then Liesel and her mother, they were looking at him just to get the solution, just to come out of this mess. But he ended his statement by saying nothing. That was not the answer Rosa wanted. Her eyes widened. Nothing? Are you crazy? And when he said nothing, so this was not the answer that Liesel and Rosa both were expecting. That's why Rosa just exclaimed, is this your only answer? Are you crazy? Are you mad? Then the knocking resumed. Again there was knocking at the door. Papa was strict. Nothing. We don't even go down there, not a care in the world. But Papa was serious. He said, yes, we have nothing. We just have to behave that there is nothing in the basement, just we have to be calm. So he said nothing. That was not that we don't have any plan. The meaning of his nothing was that we have to pretend that there is no any problem. Everything slowed. Rosa accepted it, clenched with distress. She shook her head and proceeded to answer the door. Now, everyone accepted that, okay, we will pretend like that, and Rosa went towards the door to open it. Liesel, Papa warned, just stay calm, understand? And Papa gave a warning to Liesel that you have to be calm. Don't show that you are nervous. Don't let them know that you are nervous. Yes, Papa, she said. Yes, Papa. And she tried to concentrate on her bleeding leg. Now what she did? She accepted whatever his father said. She agreed to that and she tried to concentrate on her injured leg, on her bleeding leg. As if she will focus there, then she will not be able to let the worry come on her face. At the door, Rosa was still asking the meaning of this interruption when the kindly party man noticed Liesel, the maniacal football player. He grinned. How's the knee? Now Rosa, she was asking to the person at the door that why you have come here, but suddenly that person was the party man who recognized Liesel, and he said that, oh, you are here, you are the football player, that girl, how's your knee? You don't usually imagine the Nazis being too chirpy, but this man certainly was. He came in and made as if to crouch and view the injury. So that person was the same person who tried to help Liesel when she was fallen. but she denied to take help from him. So he entered into the house and came towards Liesel to ask her about her health and to see her injury. That's why the writer was saying that any Nazi person is not too polite, is not too chirpy, they speak only when it is necessary. But this Nazi person, this party man, was totally different from the other Nazi people. And he came there and he asked about health of Liesel. Does he know? Liesel thought. Can he smell we are hiding a Jew? And as he was coming towards Liesel, she started thinking in her mind, does he know that we are hiding any Jew person? Means that Max is in our house. Can he find that? Papa came from the sink with a wet cloth and soaked it onto Liesel's knee. Does it sting? His silver eyes were caring and calm. The scare in them could easily be mistaken as concern for the injury. So Papa came from the kitchen with a bowl. In that bowl there was water, and in that he damped a cloth and soaked it into the water, and then he asked his daughter that, is it hurting? Is your leg hurting? Is it painful? And he was worried because he was hiding a Jew person in his house. Max was in his house, but as Rosa and Rosa and Mr. Huberman both were nervous because of Max, as he was hiding in their house, but as their kid was injured now, so their worry can be easily mistaken as concern for the injury. Means no one can find out that the person is worried for something else. Anyone can guess that he is worried, he is concerned only because of the injury of their child. Rosa called across the kitchen, it can't sting enough. It will teach her a lesson. Then Rosa exclaimed from the kitchen that it can't stink, but it will definitely teach her a lesson. Lesson means she should play carefully. The party man stood and laughed. After hearing this, the party man laughed and he said, I don't think this girl is learning any lessons out there, Mrs. Huberman. I think she teaches lessons to all those boys. Am I right, young girl? Then the party man, he laughed at the statement of Rosa and he said that I don't think that your girl is learning any lessons. Instead, she is teaching lessons to other boys on the street. And then he turns towards Liesel and says, am I right? Papa shoved the cloth into the injury and Liesel winced rather than answered. It was Hans who spoke, quite sorry to the girl. Then Papa, what he did, he started cleaning the injury of his daughter, and he was feeling bad for her girl also, for her daughter also, and that's why he said sorry, because he knew that it is hurting to his daughter. There was the discomfort of silence then, and the party man remembered his purpose. So everyone was silent for some minutes, and suddenly the party man remembered his purpose, why he was there, and he said, if you don't mind, he explained, I need to inspect your basement just for a minute or two to see if it is suitable for a shelter. As he remembered his purpose, he asked them that, if you don't mind, can I check your basement? I am here to check it. I just have to find out whether it is suitable for a shelter or not. And don't worry, I will not take your enough time. It will just take 1 or 2 minutes. Means hardly 1 or 2 minutes will be wasted. Just, can I check? Papa gave Liesel's knee a final dab. You will have a nice bruise there too, Liesel. And then what he did, as Papa was busy in cleaning his daughter's injury, he did everything, and lastly he said that, okay, I have cleaned everything, but there will be a scar mark there. Casually he acknowledged the man above them. Certainly, first door on the right, please excuse the mess. And then he turned towards the party man and said, yeah, obvious. Of course, I will show you. I will let you see the basement. Just see there, first door on the right, it is the basement door. And please, I'm sorry for the mess, because the basement is not clean, it is dirty enough. So I am asking sorry, I am pleading sorry for that mess. I wouldn't worry, it can't be worse than some of the others I have seen today. But the party man said, oh, it's okay, nothing to worry. I have searched many basements, I have checked many basements, and the basements were worse than what you are saying. They were dirty, in more dirty. That's why I am okay with that. It's nothing to worry. And then he reached the door and he asked, this one? And father said, that's it. So he reached the door and he confirmed from the father whether this is the correct door or not, and father nodded, yes, it is. Now he is at the door of the basement, inside which there is Max, who is a Jew, who is hiding there. And now what will happen? What will be the final? What will finally happen? What will be the result? That we have to know. So up to here only, we will discuss about the next part, the last part, in the next video. That's all for today, students. Thank you.